Probably some Marine Marauder harassment or push or something like that. We'll see what's going to happen. But I think he knows at this point that his opponent is kind of on his back, maybe overcommitted a little bit to that aggression and that wall off by building that third bunker at his opponent's ramp. So we'll see. I right now I honestly would say that Kid has put himself way back in this game and is in a pretty good position to go ahead and take this one as a win. And his CVE is finally deciding to move out this orbital command. We'll see how quickly he can get this up and running and saturated. He's definitely going to need to do that. Let's take a look at the units tab. He is way behind in the harvester count. 45 drones. The Kid has really been macroing up very, very well since that exchange. I thought it may have thrown him off his game, but he seems to have recovered very well and has put himself way in the lead, I would say. So very good to hear by the Kid. And let's see if he's going to be doing anything else or teching any other way. At this point, we do have an infestation pit, so we're probably going to see some infestors. We do have the baneling nest on the field already, and he is putting up a spire. Maybe a little bit too much tech. Again, we don't see Zerg usually get a big unit mixture, a broad unit mixture, I guess you would say, but they generally mass, 2 or 3 unit types and make those types of plays. So we are going to see a little bit of a different unit mixture here from the Kid, which isn't bad for him. I think at this point he doesn't know exactly what to expect. He hasn't been poking into his opponent's base very much, but he is macroing up very well, and so he can be setting himself up decently for just about anything his opponent will be ready to throw for him. These banelings just about finished. I was hoping that CVE might be able to catch his opponent off guard. It looks like he will not be able to catch his opponent off guard, and the Kid has seen this coming. He backed his units out right away. Very good reaction by the Kid there. This expansion over here at the gold has not been spotted by CVE. Now, kind of a tense moment here between both players. The Kid knows what's going on. He knows that these units are sitting out here in the middle of the map and trying to decide what he's going to do, when is going to be a good time to move out. But that is a lot of siege tanks. Now that he's got that many siege tanks on the field, the Kid is really going to have to play his game correctly at this point. And it might be a good idea for him to get out a lot of mutilisks from his spire, and maybe we'll see him doing that. Let's check the production tab. He is producing a lot of infestors. Well, not a lot yet, but he does have 3 infestors on the way. He is bringing out a queen here to spread some creep tumors. He's going to continue spreading creep across the map. And CVE is beginning to leapfrog forward here with these siege tanks. It looks like he's going to be committing to this attack. And so now it's up to the Kid to get him out of position while these tanks are leapfrogging or something like that to switch this back into his favor. Either that or make a big push out and just break that line right away. We'll see what he's able to pull off. The Kid definitely at an economic advantage here, I'd say. But also he is at a supply count advantage. We'll see what he's able to get out soon enough. Let's see what we've got on the field at this point. He does have 6 roaches, 22 banelings, so with that many siege tanks, here comes the attack right now. He's going to be moving out here. He's taking out quite a few siege tanks. He's backing these Marines up. He's backing them up as quickly as he can. All of the siege tanks go down to those banelings. So quite a bit of damage here by Kid. And then those 6 roaches do a little bit of cleanup on those Marines. Those Marines are super soft right now, and those infestors get out of there safely. It looks like these spine crawlers will probably be able to clean this up, especially if these infestors can get off a fungal growth. It looks like there's no fungal growth, but he does get out a couple of infested Terran. The Kid needs to get out a lot more units right now. He needs to be streaming some units to this position. A little bit of this micro there from those Zerglings, getting taken out right away. If they had attacked straight to that position, they probably would have been just fine, but those Marines, even though they were soft, were able to take them out right away. These drones burrowing to try and get away, and CVE using a scan to take out every single last one, and it looks as though this position is about to go down, so this hatchery is definitely gone, and if he chooses to, or he might just feel like running right up into the base. He doesn't take out the hatchery, which seems like a strange move to me. I think I probably would have taken out the hatchery, and he does GG. I kind of missed that from the Kid. He went ahead and GG'd. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. CVE taking a very convincing win there. I think if Kid had just stayed a little bit more on top of his macro and unit producing right during and after that exchange in the center of the map, that he probably would have been okay. But very good game all in all. So thank you, gentlemen, for playing that. We'll see you guys real soon.